I'm Heidi Westman Neal, an author in the middle of her career. Welcome to today's pep talk. I'm officially declaring today the wall. The wall is where you get stuck and can't find the energy to go on. You might slow down or come to a stop completely. If you've been keeping on par with a daily word count of about 1,700 words, you should be about 30,000 words so far this month. In my experience, this is where many early career authors hit the wall. I don't know what it is about 30,000 words. Maybe it's part of some sort of mathematical equation governing the creative load capacity of the average human brain or something. I don't know. But I know a lot of authors, and many of them struggle about this point. If you're struggling, if you feel stuck, know that you are not alone. Also, know that it is not a sign that you weren't cut out to be an author or a sign that you should give up. No, don't do that. That is the last thing you should do. The whole premise behind writing 50,000 words in a month is to push you past the wall. Believe me, once you're on the other side, the words will flow again. The wall is not a permanent state if you keep going. Keep going. It's such generic advice. Great, wonderful, such useful advice. If you could keep going, you wouldn't be stuck at the wall. Keep going ain't happening. That's why I'm stuck. I hear you. I thought I'd talk today about reasons why some early career authors get stuck at the wall, in hopes that you might recognize some of them, but also to help jog you loose so that you can keep going. Your idea isn't fully developed yet. This is probably the top reason a lot of early career authors get stuck. Do you know how your story is going to end? Probably not, especially if you're a pantser. You started out with a promising idea and started to write. Now the start is over, you got nothing. The well is dry. No wonder you're stuck, poor thing. Solution? Figure out how the story ends. This at least will give you something to aim for, and you can write towards that goal. Sidebar, don't chastise yourself if you start writing again and your writing drifts away from your goal ending. It's okay. I've done it myself with good results. Your idea isn't fully fleshed out yet, also known as saggy middle. You know how your story starts, you know how it ends, but how do you get from point A to point B? That's still a mystery to you. Solution? Work backwards from your ending. My late writing mentor was a crime author. I know, right? She taught me how to plot backwards. I started with the ending of my novel, then unraveled everything until I got to a beginning point. It was a case of this happens now because that happened earlier. I applied this analysis to every event I uncovered. I explored what needed to happen to get to where I was. Once I laid that out, no more saggy middle. You're not used to the pace. If you've never written a novel before, did you know how big a project it was going to be? It's okay if you didn't. Before this month, what was the longest thing you've ever written? A 2,000-word essay? A 5,000-word short story? A 10,000-word thesis? Yeah, you're running a marathon now, baby. It takes energy to think of the words you're going to write. It takes energy to put them down. You are using muscles to do this, regardless of what writing method you use. If those muscles aren't used to all this work, naturally you'll feel some fatigue. Solution? Sufficient sleep and nutrition, both physical and emotional. Also, cut back on some luxury in your life that takes effort. Conserve that energy for writing for the next 2 weeks. After that, then you can go back to your normal life. if you want. Your Pantser toolbox is missing some tools. I see you Pantser purists out there balking at my suggestions to think ahead. I hear your plaintive cries. Your motivation comes from the mystery of what happens next. And if you skip ahead, figuring out how the story ends, it takes all the magic out of the story, and you lose your mojo. My earlier suggestions might do the opposite of what they're intended and demotivate you. That's not my intention. I will pose this to you, though. If you think you're a pantser and you've hit the wall, maybe you're not as pantser as you think. Maybe you'd benefit from being a plantser with a vague skeleton outline. But if you wish to remain a pantser purist, I won't discourage you. But know that every author needs to think ahead, even if it's only 5 minutes into the future. Subconsciously, your brain is working out the story as we speak. Your pantser superpower is being able to tap into that subconscious to reveal the story as you go. Maybe you haven't mastered the trick of getting your subconscious to talk to you. Time to brainstorm. Take 5 minutes and do some proper meditation. We're talking the true Zen stuff. Clear your head of any and all words. Be mindful and present. Sounds, tastes, and smells are fine, but keep those words out of your head. Practice square breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Listen to the world around you. At the end of 5 minutes, pose a single question to yourself. What's the coolest thing that could happen in your book right now? Write down any and all ideas that come to you. Make a list. Let them flow. Now, choose one. But do not choose the first or the second idea. Pick something further down the list. Now write about that. I hope these ideas help you bust through the wall and get the words flowing again. It's hard when you hit the wall. I've done it myself, and it's unpleasant, but it can be overcome. Good luck to you, and if you find an idea that works for you that I haven't mentioned, please mention it in the comments below and help other writers. I'll see you next time for another Pep Talk. Novel in November Pep Talk by Heidi Westman Neal.